Hi guys, this is my first week with the second antibiotic. It's the 18th of October today. Um, just letting everyone know how it goes. Generally, I feel queasy in the morning when I take the first tablet. It's not too bad. It's not incapacitating, but it's just a bit of queasy, which is fine. I can usually counter it by eating carbohydrate, which works quite well for me. Just I've got a list of things here to talk to you about. Oh yeah, and I get slight diarrhea on this with this 2 antibiotics, but generally if I take Inner Health or some other probiotic, that eases as well. So I'm actually coping quite well. I'm really happy about how well I'm coping. I'll probably feel a little bit worse overall than I did last time, but now I'm on 2 antibiotics and you'd kind of expect that. So some of my previous MS symptoms have been flaring, which is interesting. When you feel numb, for those of you who don't have MS, when you get a numbness, your nerve stops feeling at a certain point. And the thing is, you don't just feel nothing. What you feel like is that there is something blocking you at that point. So if you're numb in your feet and you've got patches on your feet as you're numb, like I am, I constantly feel like I'm walking on stones, little pebbles, and it's painful because, it hurts to have a pebble in your shoe. Well, no, I've got about 6 and in each foot, and it's painful to walk like that. So there are various places that you can get this sort of numbness, arms, legs, all that sort of thing. But one of the really non-interesting ones is get it in the anus. And generally, depending how numb you are, you feel like you've either got a watermelon shoved up there or a baseball. But yeah, it's that symptom has been recurring, which makes walking very difficult. But it's that's one of the symptoms that I've had, so that's probably going to be one of the ones that comes back, and it has come back right now. So hopefully it'll go away and never ever come back. My left arm gets quite numb too, and that was one of the first symptoms. That was the last symptom I had before I actually had the really big relapse that they diagnosed me for MS. With my arm, they were doing MRIs of the arm and the shoulder, and doing all sorts of tests with pins and needles and stuff, wires and electricity, and they couldn't find anything. And then, of course, next time they said, oh, well, it was MS. So my left arm is often quite numb, quite weak, and that's come back too. That had eased quite a lot. So I'm not unhappy that these things are happening. I'm actually quite glad, because it just, what we postulated is coming into effect, which is really great. One of the biggest changes is that I'm actually thinking about things. How you'll be doing something if you're reading a book, and then a thought will occur to you while you're actually reading the book. So you're doing one thing and a thought happens in your head. That hasn't happened to me for years and years. And the other day I was typing something out and I had a thought about something else. And so I kept on typing and kept on thinking about this something else. And that was just a really big moment of realisation when I thought, I can hold 2 thoughts in my head at once. Yay, I'm getting my brain back. So yeah, and some really good things is I'm actually starting to make some plans. I mean, they're really small plans, like I plan to clean my car, but I use my car maybe twice a week, and it's quite dirty because we live in a bush area. But I'm not talking about just cleaning the outside, go to the car wash. I'm talking about cleaning the inside myself, and getting stains out of seats and actually polishing it up and making it really good. And so, I'm having these little plans. My eldest son is likely to be leaving home in the next few weeks, and I'm having plans to clean out his room. And I've just not thought that way for years. So I'm feeling really good about that. So I'll do my little list of how well I am, which is actually looking quite good. Nearly everything's a 5 or above. So, and remember, 0 is good. 0 means there is none of it, so it's really good, and 10 is bad. So on a pain scale, 0 is no pain. So fatigue is a 5. The hypersensitivity is about a 4, which is, really good. It's just stayed so well. My eyes about 5. They got a little bit blurry since last time, so I'm not too happy about that. But my balance is 4. It's still really, really good, although maybe twice I've wobbled a bit. So it's still, I still have to be very careful. Pain's about a 6, sort of up there a little bit. Brain fog's about a 5, which is clearing. And my overall wellness, I would say, is about a 4. So I'm just feeling really good. I'm happy this is all working. And, yeah, let's go on from here. I'll catch you all next time.